another video. Missed y'all a lot. Feels like it's been a minute. I know the last video did well, but it just wasn't my face, and it just feels so weird to just have not recorded a video in a few days. But I hope y'all are doing amazing. Hope y'all have had great holidays. I know I did. I know I ate tons of food, chill with the family, whatever y'all did. I hope y'all had a good time. If you didn't celebrate Christmas, hope y'all just relaxed the last few days. And if you did, hope y'all got everything you asked for Christmas and just had a good time. But I'm gonna get right into this video because I'm not gonna lie, guys. I have tried to record this video, no joke, 6 times. Let's count that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times. So my patience is being tested. It's being tested, guys. So this video, first actually, we actually hit 700 subscribers, and I'm not sure when y'all are seeing this video, but we're blasting to 1K. It's crazy. I think we're at like 715 subscribers and counting. It's actually insane. And I'm not gonna lie, I say this literally every video, but the growth on this channel is absolutely unreal. Like, it's crazy, and sometimes I can't even fathom it because as much as I thought, like, I believed in myself in this channel, it's just blowing up so much faster than I thought. So, and that's all because of y'all. It's because of all of you guys. So I hope y'all are enjoying the content. Y'all leave great comments every video. You like up the videos every time. So I like to think we're doing a good job here. But before we get into this video, if you enjoy this video, please, please, please shoot me a thumbs up and comment your favorite part. It always helps the algorithm, and you guys are always good for it. The video's been doing great, so thank you, 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 thank you. Genuinely, this channel would not be anything without y'all watching. So I'm gonna stop yapping. We all know I'm the level 100 yapper, and I could talk for 10 minutes before I get into the video. But this video is actually gonna be sort of a request, but I had someone DM me on Instagram. Some of y'all be finding my personal Instagram, which I don't even care. It's so easy to find. My whole name is out there. But they complimented my tattoos, and they asked to they suggested that I should do like a tattoo haul or like a tattoo tour. Now, I've got 3 on this arm, 2 on this arm, and then I have more on my body, like my thigh and stuff, but for parental guidance's purposes, we are not going to be going to the thighs. So, and I also got this little wooden stick. It's like a skewer. I went to the dollar store because I really wanted something that was kind of scratchy on the skin. And I've also turned the gain up on this video quite a bit, so I'm a little bit back from the microphone, but I did that just so that you guys could hear skin scratching. So without further ado, I'm gonna quit wasting y'all's time, and we're gonna get right into this video. Thank you all for watching, and I hope y'all enjoy it. So I'm gonna start with my most recent one, and I'm tracing this through my camera, so if it looks like a 3-year-old trying to color in between the lines, it's because I'm genuinely trying to trace this in the camera watching myself, so bear with me. Don't be hating. This is my most recent one, and it's just 555. I actually got this about 2 weeks ago, and to me, there's a lot of different things that can resonate to you within the angel number 555, but for me personally, it is symbol to spiritual guidance and just being on the right track, or the right life path, essentially. And I got it in red just because I thought it would look, I really like red ink, And this is the first time I ever got like a red tattoo. But I'm not gonna lie, it's such a basic tattoo, but it's genuinely one of my favorite tattoos. And it kind of just reciprocates just this entire channel and just where we're going with it, with the help of you guys. And I just genuinely feel like I'm on the right path doing this channel, just the way life is playing out for me right now. It just feels like I'm so dialed in and going the right way. So that is why I got this one. And it's so crazy. You know, call me superstitious, whatever, but ever since I got this tattoo, I see 555 everywhere. And obviously there's a thing to that, like it's a real thing. Like when you're paying attention to, you know, say like you get a red car, you see a million red cars, but it's more because you're more focused on it. But at the same time, I pay attention to those things and almost take it as like a hint that I'm on the right path. So that's why I got this. And where I'm from, I've actually gotten 3 of my tattoos from this certain person. They do good work. The girl that did this actually had only started 4 months ago, and when I walked in, she was like, "Yeah, I just started 4 months ago," and I was like, "Boys, you're in trouble." But she showed me her portfolio, and I was like, "Holy! Some people are so talented with drawing and tattoo work. It actually boggles my mind." But trusted her. She was the only person there, and she did a really good job on it. I mean, it's just 555. It's not like it's anything crazy. But yeah, I really enjoy like angel numbers. Again, I have 444 on my leg. Those two resonate with me a lot, so I'll probably just stick with those two for now. But all right, and I'm gonna expose myself real quick. I shaved my arm in the spots that there's tattoos, so if my arms look genuinely bare where my tattoos are, it's because I shaved my arm, okay? Make fun of me in the comments. I don't care. But we'll just get right into the next one. So this one, it's going to be upside down for you guys. I'm sorry about that, but this one is a pirate helm. So a helm is like the wheel on like a pirate ship. And my aesthetic is like, it's not necessarily all skulls, but a big thing I like is skulls. So there's a lot of nice shading on this tattoo. This was actually my first tattoo that I got when I was 18. To me, this is a symbol of, it actually means a couple things to me. It's like achievement, achieving your goals and being successful in life. And again, I feel like a lot of my tattoos are like oriented towards being on a certain path in life. So if you can think of how it relates to a pirate ship, obviously you're steering the wheel, so it also kind of means, you know, taking control of your life. And I got this, like I said, when I was 18. And I feel like a lot of people can relate, you know, like at 18 years old, you don't really know like what you're doing in life. I had no idea. So if you feel that way, trust me, you're not alone. But I do feel like this was when I had my spiritual awakening. So I got it just in terms of, you know, the life path I was on, direction and navigation, and also me like realizing, you know, it's time to take control of my life. And we didn't quite get that right at 18, but you know, everything's a process. Again, this was my first tattoo. If any of you guys know where Oshawa is in Ontario, I got that done in Oshawa. First tattoo I ever got, and it was so sporadic. Is that the right word? Yeah, I think so. But it was so random. Like I turned 18 and I was like, I want a tattoo so bad. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that too. But the guy did crazy work. Like this tattoo, again, I got when I was 18, and its shading is it's held up so nice. I'm also I got a lot of anxiety, okay? So I sat on Google for like literally like a couple days just like emailing certain tattoo artists, because obviously if it's going on your body, like it's permanent, you know, like you want it to be done from a good reputable shop. But I got there and it just looked so sketchy, but I'd already put my deposit down and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going for it. And at the time I was really big into shading. I still like black work, but I like a lot more like solid black, if anything like just a little bit shaded. Yeah, so it's a skull and the swords are just kind of part of the aesthetic, but the real part of the tattoo is like the underneath of it, which is a pirate helm. And I feel like I never really gave this tattoo meaning at the time, but nowadays it really relates to me and how I'm taking control of my life, finding my purpose, and, you know, making the right decisions, and making it corny, but steering my life in the right way, right? So I love this tattoo. I genuinely love this tattoo. It's so nice. And just the way it sits on my arm, you know, when I'm like walking, that's another thing I get. Like, I love my tattoos to flow with my body, so this one definitely does. And it's crazy because I got this back like obviously years ago, but this tattoo was only, I think, like $130, which nowadays this tattoo would probably be like, I don't know, $200 depending where you go. Obviously I'm in Ontario, so if you go cityway it's more expensive. But again, I love this tattoo. So we're just gonna go right to the next one. This one's kind of hard to see, and I don't really know how to like turn my arm for it, but I'm just gonna show this one. This one is two cobras upside down. Obviously, you guys, I just have no proper way to show this, but it's two cobras on my arm. And I feel like snakes are a big aesthetic to me. It has like multiple meanings. Some people say that snakes represent wisdom and transformation. To me, I'm not gonna lie, this was just a tattoo I found on the internet, and I just thought it just looked so nice. It was solid black, but at the same time, I try to give my tattoos meaning, but obviously, sometimes you just want a tattoo, right? But this one I got at the same place I got this one done. Again, he was a new guy. I liked it. I put my trust into certain people. His name was Junk. Like, I don't know, funny, but it's a nice tattoo. I can't really trace that one, but I got that one last year. And another thing I was reading on, like the symbol of a snake spiritually, is just like commitment to healing. So a lot of you might not like get that, but I didn't either. But at the same time, I have committed to healing myself in life and making sure that I'm 100% healed before, you know, I involve myself with anybody or just moving forward in life. I always try to make sure I'm the best I can be. And I think I just hit the microphone like a minute ago. I'm just realizing that. I don't know. So if there's any abrupt noises, I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's a solid black tattoo. But I'm gonna get to this arm. This arm might be a little hard to trace because it's gonna be on my left. But this is genuinely probably my favorite tattoo. My favorite tattoo. I got this one done in Toronto. So it's a snake on a sword. Again, back with the snake aesthetics. I just love the way snakes flow. This one doesn't really have a meaning. There is like Greek mythology, and there is a certain name for it, but it's like a rod, not a sword. But I got this in Toronto for, I think it was like $240, but it was just because I went to a certain shop that was like high wait times, and the guy obviously was charging an arm and a leg because it's the city. But actually, I could probably turn this a little bit more. The shading on this one is really nice. Like the whole snake is, you can see like every scale, and even the sword has like crazy shading. And again, with like a snake symbolizing like wisdom, transformation. genuinely my favorite tattoo, and I think I said this one was my favorite, but aesthetically wise, this one is, because when I'm like walking, I've gotten so many compliments on this tattoo. And people are like, why a snake on a sword? And I'm like, good question, brother. Wish I could answer that. But do a little bit of tracing on that. I also just think that snakes, they just flow no matter where you get it. Just the curvature of a snake, it just flows so nice. Like these ones obviously aren't very big, but they're just flowy, and like you can kind of put it anywhere on your body and it just looks really nice. But this one's nice, and he's got his tongue sticking out, and he's just kind of wrapped around the sword. It's pretty big. I almost got this like fully up my arm, but then I was like, no, because with me, I've gone through so many different phases where I'm like, okay, I want to do this set of tattoos, this style. Like, you can look at my arm and see that this is like its own style. This is obviously just a number. Then we have solid black, then like some shading with solid black. But really nice. I don't know if these make noises. Yeah. And then the last one that you can see on my arm is that, well, that kind of looks a little bit better. You can actually see it now. But yeah, the shading on that is so nice. This one is just a set of nails. There's no meaning behind this one. I went to a tattoo shop with my ex-girlfriend, and you know those little sticker boards? It's like 100 tattoos. Yeah, well, I seen that, and I just thought it looked nice next to the snakes. Again, I tried to get something that could sit parallel to it. This one's really hard to trace, I won't lie. But just a set of nails. And I tried to give this one some meaning, but guys, I'm not gonna lie, this one does not have any meaning. We'll just say I like screws, you know? Simple. It's so hard to record this and also like trace in the back of the camera. Yeah. That is all my tattoos, at least for my upper body. If you guys want, I'm sure I can do like videos with this. Obviously, I briefly talked about each tattoo. I tried to go into detail as much as I could, but at the same time, I think I'm trying to say my tattoos have more meaning than they do, because like, again, I just love the aesthetic of tattoos. It's always been that thing for me. I just feel like it's like it's an art in itself, right? So they are fun to get, but I haven't gotten one since this 555 one. So I think I'm gonna chill for a little bit. But at the same time, once you get one, you just don't stop. Yeah, that's that. Do a little close up of this one. That one's really nice, honestly. Like the shading, the black work on it is really nice, especially with like the little string holding all the nails together. And there's the snake. That one, I love that tattoo. As I'm recording, looking at this, I love that. The 555, 555 skull. There's a little bit better look at that one. Here's a better look at this one. Yeah, so that's gonna be that video, guys. I feel like sometimes I just feel like I don't explain things very well, but at the same time, I only have the 4. I do have some on my thigh, but again, I can't really show those ones because I don't know what YouTube's rules are. But I hope you all received some relaxation from this video, and if y'all are having a good night, remember, please, please, please like this video if you enjoyed it. It brought you some relaxation. I'm not sure how well you're going to hear the skin tracing. Again, I turned up the gain on this a little bit so that you can hopefully hear me actually tracing my skin. But again, it's all a process. This mic I'm still learning, so. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed, received some tingles, and that's gonna be the video, guys. I cannot wait for this new year to come along. What are we at right now? December 28th. The year's coming to an end. This channel, guys, this channel is doing so well. And again, I feel like I talked about this at the beginning of the video, but genuinely thank you so much for the constant support that you guys show me. It's actually mind-boggling. And I like I said, this channel would not be a thing without you guys. So I think in the next video I'm gonna try something soft-spoken. We're gonna try it. I tried it a little bit, and it's a little harder to talk soft-spoken because I find like my voice cuts out, but we'll leave that for the next video. This video just hit 21 minutes, so it's a bit of a juicer, at least for the videos that I upload. I hope y'all have a wonderful night or day, whatever it is for you, and y'all have the best sleep of your life. This has been ASMR Dill. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.